Welcome back to Waterdeep. I believe we left off with you all in Trollskull Manor trying to plan out the last day before your grand opening on the following night. Currently, we have a stand-in for Swift, taken over by Gaspara. Definitely not Ned. You'll be able to tell the difference.
Good evening, everyone.
But we're going to jump straight back into you all in Trollskull.
Can you introduce all the characters?
Sure thing. Bastion Adele, played by... I don't want to use his real name. Vise Alighieri. Riggin Sarbrook, played by Pookha.
AKA a 20-year-old girl.
Hi, guys.
Casper, played by Jojo.
Howdy.
But we are back to you all trying to figure out if you all wanted to try to find some entertainment. I believe that was the final conversation you all were having before we let off last time. You all just hired and seemed to agree to bring in Cask as your cook and possible security.
Yeah, Riggin was wondering if we were going to hire some exotic dancers. I think Swift was like warming up to the idea.
Swift was definitely not warming up to the idea.
Oh, okay.
Riggin, roll an insight to see if you you can tell.
I do love when I get to roll.
Riggin, you feel like there was some movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's good.
Not necessarily the movement you were hoping for, but there was movement.
So what time of day is it now?
You all had just finished up with Cask. It was a little bit after 3 bells. You all had finished up your task in the dock ward of Isaac's pretty early, and were able to get out and make it back in time. You basically found him asleep on your front porch.
Well, that's cool.
Well, I do need to go and inform the Lord's Alliance that we're finished, that we've got a promise for the Zentaran that the street sweepers will be safe.
We getting paid for that?
We should hope so. I'll find out when I get there.
Oh. Well, I guess I could try to whip us up some entertainment for tomorrow night.
Perhaps someone who has more knowledge of the area might have some suggestions? Isaac? Bastion? Do you have any local leads?
I was just going to go look around, see if I found someone funny. Or, arousing.
Remember
Preferably
when we were at the Yawning Portal? I feel like there was a bard there. 3 Strings maybe was his name. I don't remember. Do you guys recall?
Is there like some sort of I'm gonna have like guilds for everything? Is there like some sort of bards guild or something? Entertainers guild? Not ringing any bells? Anybody?
Bueller.
Huh? Nope. Okay, must just be woodcutters and stuff in this town.
You definitely remember going by a juggler's hall.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I could go back there.
Jugglers are fine, but music is more important to our atmosphere.
Do I remember music where the jugglers were? Or was it just like a bunch of grizzled looking people juggling like silently.
It was distinctly closed when you were going by, as it was like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
You would assume people who do entertainment usually work into the night.
What time is it now?
There are 3 bells.
Okay.
We can go check out the jugglers. Maybe. I mean, I feel like they probably don't, do their performances in silence, so they probably know someone.
Yeah, they'd have like music and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's go get us a juggler. Doesn't that sound like a plan?
We do need entertainment.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey,
Where
voice,
was
we want to go to the jugglers.
You want to go to the jugglers?
Yeah.
Understood. 3 bells, making the way towards the jugglers. Just one moment. Didn't think we were going to the jugglers.
I mean, you mentioned them.
You're absolutely right. My own fault. I mean, great.
I have a feeling some random characters are being rolled right now.
Shut up.
I don't think he had a juggler section written out.
So for us winners, 3 bells, is that effectively 3 a.m. like the middle of the night, or is that when did the bells reset?
That's PM, right?
Yeah, it'll be 3 p.m.
Okay, so we're like just afternoon, and we're on the day of opening now.
You are
Open
one
Or
day
the day
off.
before. We're one day before, so we're gonna get a night. Okay.
Correct. So you all have paid for advertisements for all of today throughout a fair bit of the city. Actually, if I remember right from my things, you have four wards that should have criers. So you needed a little bit of time for the word to spread, and you decided to give 2 days, I think.
Good.
Are we there yet?
I hate you.
Do you even know how we're getting there, Regan?
Do you remember where it is, Regan?
Yeah. You certainly do. I'm sure you
It's,
don't remember where it is. Do our guides know where it
In
is?
Waterdeep.
It's in Waterdeep.
This is where Regan just walks around yelling, "Jugglers! Jugglers!"
You play your character. I'm
As
gonna
you
walk
start.
around yelling jugglers.
Yeah.
It's like, that sounds like a good idea.
Let's see. It was a guild.
Play your.
All right, so you would remember it's just off of the Way of the Dragon when you were heading into the dock ward from the main way. So you all are pretty far north off of Del Zorin over in Trollskull. You know that takes some time to get down there unless you wish to pay for a carriage, or you take dray or walk. What would you like?
Yeah, the Jester's Clubhouse was right around the corner from where you guys were working for the Dung Sweepers. From Musical Tavern, it's just around the corner from there.
I don't know what any of that means. I'm just
That's
gonna
a
run
pretty-
in the general direction I feel like is the right
That's a
way.
pretty long way.
Regan breaks out into a sprint.
Okay.
You'll try to keep up. I'll just start. I mean, just sprint for a little ways, and I'll slow down to a jog. I'm just gonna start making my way down. I don't know, somewhere.
Understood.
Yeah, I'm looking for the jugglers. I just.
Swift stays with Regan to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
I'm sure that's written on a sticky note somewhere. It seems like a core character
I don't
trait.
doubt it.
It's
That
like
one
what?
didn't
What are your? It's like, would you do me a favor and pull up under her notes? Is
Yeah,
that an ideal?
That one required no sticky note at all.
But
Riggin generally doesn't get in any trouble.
It took 5 minutes of listening to this to the YouTube to know that's what Swift does the
Bastion,
entire
you and
game.
Isaac, do you both just start going after Reagan? What are you all doing?
Yeah, sure. I mean, after
I thought Isaac was going to a Lord's Alliance thing.
Yeah, which means I have to head to the yawning portal.
it's in the same general direction, right?
Yeah.
But Isaac doesn't have to run after Riggin.
Does everything look like it's okay at the Natural Skull?
100% everything looks like it's pretty fine. You do know
Stay
Cask
there.
was.
He
You would
used
remember
percentages.
Cask is going to be coming back in a little bit of time because he knew he was going to find a place to stay. You guys haven't really told him where, but he's like, it'll be fine.
Did we warn him about Froon and to keep a lookout for him?
You did not.
Oh, that was a mistake on our
No,
part.
he knows.
All right.
He knows Flume.
He knows Flume?
Not Flume. No.
Flume?
Liff.
Heard.
That's what you were talking
ghost,
about, right?
yes.
Liff.
No, I was talking about
Oh.
Froon, who's questionable.
Oh yeah, he don't know about Froon, but Froon should not be coming by. We're gonna cave his tavern in later. After we find jugglers.
As you all are taking a brisk walk back down to the main thoroughfare, let's see. As you are going down the main way, you are passing more criers and stuff. The one you paid off is most certainly still only
That's right.
talking about the upcoming Troll Skull
That's
Trio's
right.
grand opening. He's a little bit hoarser, but he seems to still be trying to get a booming voice out. Troll Skull Trio, he said. And he enunciating each one to make it clear he's putting out the right spot.
How long has it been since I had a rat on a stick?
We are not stopping for food.
Or
we are
meat
It's about 2
continuing.
hours.
I could use another stack.
Riggin, we are not stopping.
There's
too much to do. Too much.
This will be quick. Do I see a?
Too much.
Do I see a?
Not in this part of the city, unfortunately.
Okay. If I spot one, I want to partake.
Everything around here seems to be a lot of fish.
Mhm.
Occasionally, you'll see what looks to be a chicken.
Looking for the rat.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I like.
A little bit of time will go down. You guys would make it to the market square. So, just one moment. Naturally, it's not the busiest you've seen, but there is a large press of people coming through. Surely enough, you see a lot of drays, some people coming through, finishing up lunch, taking a little odder times. People are beginning to bring in new wares for the night, and some of the morning stalls are closing down to make room for the night stalls.
Bastion are at the back. We're bringing up the rear basically. I look at him. If you go to the other end of the market here, there's a trail that leads up on the cliff there. That building up there is the Bard's Guild.
Oh.
New Olam's Academy of Music and Other Arts. So at the top of the hill, way on the other side of the market there.
How far behind are they? Can I hear them?
Roll a perception. So click your character, go to skills, and you should see an option for perception.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
All right. You definitely heard him.
Riggin, wait.
Huh?
There might be an alternative here. Let's talk this out.
What are we doing?
Isaac, repeat what you just said.
As you all stop in the middle of the market.
Well, how far are we from the jugglers?
I said if you head out to the other end of the market here along Bazaar Street, you'll find a small road that goes up to the hill there. At the top of the hill there by the walls leading out to the ocean, you'll find New Orleans Academy of Music and Other Arts.
As fun as jugglers are, I think that's exactly the kind of atmosphere we need.
And
Music?
he's not headed to a jugglers guild, he's headed to the jesters guild. Now, jesters do juggle, but they're jesters.
Okay.
Now, Riggin,
Yeah.
when they're eating that delicious chicken and waffles,
Yeah.
do you want them to be focused on balls in the air, or do you want them to be purely focused on the delicious chicken?
I'm not sure. I don't know why we're getting entertainment in the first place. You guys.
A little bit of
I
background
figured
music.
the chicken would be in the
A
waffles.
little bit of background music, you know? Just think of the theme song that plays in your head. Imagine if a bard would play that for you while you're eating that delicious chicken.
Oh, you mean the dun 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 dun.
Exactly.
That
Exactly. Imagine everyone got to hear that while they were eating that delicious chicken. You can even tell the bard to play that.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Entertainment wasn't my idea, right? Everyone knows that. I thought the chicken and waffles, that was my contribution.
What do you think, Bastion? Go get a good bard?
Yeah, that's probably the best idea. I mean, I guess it depends on whether we want to, go for a facility that's more serious or more silly. I feel like given the location that we're at and kind of the, just the build of the, troll skull.
But chicken and waffles is fancy folk food.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But it's common man food too.
Oh.
It's just good for everybody.
I think we should let the chicken and waffles be the center. A
Kings
little bit
and
of
peasants alike.
a little bit of nice, nice music to play the background to the chicken and waffles. Not a in your face thing where they're,
I
the
thought
center
you
of
hated
attention.
music.
I hate all performance art. Which is why I want something subtle.
Didn't you beat up that one bard one time because he made a joke about your tail?
Yeah, jokes are terrible.
Yeah. You clawed him pretty good.
Yes. And he deserved it.
I'm just saying, I mean, we might be risking that again. You know what a juggler wouldn't do? Open his mouth, he's juggling.
Riggin, I think you weren't listening. The place where you were headed was the Jesters Guild.
What's that?
They tell jokes while they juggle.
They do both of it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's talent.
I'm liable to kill every single person in that building.
Well, that would, hold on, let me pull out the code legal here. That's gonna be,
As you
death.
see Riggin unfold an entire piece of paper.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Depending upon how many And if it's justified, that's going to be 5 years hard labor. 1,000 gold pieces.
So I suggest we maybe go not to the Jester's Hall.
Oh, you're gotcha. Because of the murder.
Bastion, did you understand what Isaac was saying? Could you lead us up to this music academy?
Yeah, I think I can manage that.
That would be perfect, I think.
So you all wish to head towards, is it New Ulm?
Isaac? Who knew where we were thinking of heading?
Regan would like to scan around again to see if there's any
Sure thing. Roll a
food
perception for me.
carts. Okay.
Your passive perception really doesn't serve you. You don't see anything
That's
looking
fine,
like
that's
rat,
fine.
but if you take a
Yeah.
harder
I'm gonna
look,
really let chance guide my eyes.
Can I reverse assist him on that?
Nope. Oh, that's how it works.
I don't think that is how that works. Technically, you could try to distract him.
There you go.
Unfortunately, he already rolled. I'm sorry.
Yep. That's life.
You're
yes,
taking
it's
a look
New Ulm.
around. New Ulm. Or,
With my nose.
sure enough, you smell something familiar. Oh no.
I want to zero in on it.
You have it seems to remind you of what you spat out earlier.
Be right back, guys.
Oh, you're going. Okay. All right. You're gonna follow your nose.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay. Roll the perception one more time for me.
Tummy's rumbling.
Dang. Sure enough, you're following your nose south, almost a quarter of the block down,
Yes.
and the person you come across is an old lady. You've seen her before.
Yep.
She definitely sold you some mystery meat.
Yep.
Oh, hello, laddie. Welcome back. I knew you wanted some more.
Yeah.
The mystery, yes.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
A little bit more of the sprinkle,
Yeah, the sprinkle was nice. Can I get two? You got one kind of rare, a little undercooked. You got any rat? Anything you know's rat?
Yeah. I have something that ain't rat.
I'm gonna eat rat.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Regan?
Hey,
No.
Swift, I'm getting some.
It-
I'm getting some food.
Well, it's more of an insect.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to try it?
What type of bug?
Something close to a millipede, I would say. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Swift, do you like bug? Swift?
I don't think anyone came with you.
I thought she
Oh.
just said.
Oh, she would stick with you.
No, I
You got a
just
point.
heard her.
Regan, get your food and let's go.
You want one?
No, I am not hungry.
Okay, give me $2.
$2. As you see, take off a rather dark exterior that's clearly seems to be rather well cooked, and you see her actually peel off what seems to be an exoskeleton.
Oh.
Underneath, you see, well, it's most certainly a meat.
Yeah.
Little bit of gray flecks around there.
Can you put some of
and
the
then-
sprinkles on mine?
And then where you would see, it's actually, think of it like a cut ham hock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except cut straight down the middle, like a well done steak. And you see in the middle, it seems to be some kind of a vertebra, maybe.
Okay.
So maybe something close to a bone. You really can't make it out. A little strange. But you see her throw it down, rip off both sides of the exoskeleton, and start to prepare. And then you see her one moment look around, like, I almost forgot. As she once again starts wiping her hand off of her little shack and putting the little shavings right there, and then sprinkles them over both pieces.
Thank you.
Yes.
How much?
How about 10 copper?
10 copper.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's a rare treat.
All right, 10 copper. Here you go.
Thank you. The drow say it's a delicacy.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, see you around. I head back to
Toodaloo.
the Swift and the gang. Swift, I got your bug. It's a drow delicacy.
Eat your bugs. Let's move.
I got one for you. You know what?
We both know you'll eat them both anyway.
Well, I just wanted to share. Well, you guys want? Well, this is bug.
Sure. Isaac will take it.
Here you go. It's got sprinkles. I'll take a bite.
After you would definitely tell from the look of it, like these are like wood shavings.
Yeah, I remember
Bits
from
of,
the last time.
Yeah.
I dust the sprinkles off.
Understood. You both take bite. It's not foul.
Yeah.
It is something close to a very tender. I would say closest thing you've had maybe is like a pheasant. It's pretty nice. It's strange though. It seems to glide. Like you don't even really have to chew. It just glides down your throat.
It's a good bug.
Like it had extra juices that were just released when you take a bite out of it.
I actually just shivered. I just shivered when you said extra juices. That was that did it for me.
As you get to that final like middle piece, how are you eating yours, Ray? You just going at it?
Yeah, I'm like biting around like a corn cob.
It's already gone.
It's already gone. As you get to that last little piece, you can tell there's a little morsel right here in the middle of it. Seems to be protected by something. Yeah. You gonna
let me get it. Is that like the chocolate at the bottom of a cone?
It might be, but you can tell you can't really get it. You might have to actually break it.
I'm gonna try to lick into it.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Stick my tongue in there.
The moment your tongue goes in there, it goes numb. Your tongue is numb. Isaac, do you try to do the same thing, or were you just being gingerly taking bites around?
I finished mine in about 4 bites.
Oh, do you worry about that tiny little center, or do you just toss it?
Just toss it back.
Understood. You after you touch it, your tongue is completely numb. You can't feel it. You try to get a little bit of it, but 100. It's like an electric shock went through into your tongue for a moment. You can tell it's prickly right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like your tongue's asleep.
Yep.
But other than that, that was a pretty tasty bug.
What was I doing? I was doing the milk.
Yes.
Did you eat the milk?
I finished my meal.
Did you eat the milk? I hold up the piece, like pointing the middle.
No?
As you all are having your conversation, you slowly but surely start making your way towards the Bard's College of New Ulm. Sure enough, both Sebastian and Isaac are able to lead you all there with no issues. You all will actually stop in front of what is clearly a repurposed villa. with what seems to be a rather large harp on sticking out from a second story. It doesn't say New Omens, but Isaac and Bastion would be able to tell that is the symbol for them. From inside, you do hear a pretty loud ruckus coming from the second story. Not so much the first. This is clearly a well-maintained home, and it's given an air of you typically have money to come through here. You don't see any guards. What do you all wish to do?
So Isaac came with us rather than proceeding on his own
I
duties?
believe Isaac came with you. Yeah.
Yes.
He was eating some of the bug.
Well, Isaac, can you procure us some entertainment for the evening? You will be more knowledgeable on things than we are.
I think I'll leave this to Bastion. I think it's better if one of you owners actually go ahead and do the talking for yourselves. Wouldn't want to get you in, sign you into a contract that you don't like. And my musical tastes, I don't think they suit your tavern.
That is the harp that you see out front.
Is that
Show tunes.
Are you all asking him to give a rendition?
Bastion, do you know anything about bard prices in the city?
It's not really something I've done before, but I mean, we can always just talk with them and see what they're offering, and if it's something reasonable, then something that we can actually pay that seems reasonable.
You would more than like you would definitely know. You can at least find someone who would be a student who might be good enough. If you want someone of high talent, though, you assume it'll be pretty pricey.
Right.
I don't think we need much. We just need a background to the chicken and waffles.
Yeah, I mean that's clearly the real star.
Indeed.
All right, so I guess we can try going in to see if there's like a counter or just someone to greet.
Sure thing. Sebastian takes the first step through into what is clearly a large common room. Does anyone go with him?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, Isaac walks in. But he makes sure
I'm
to...
sorry, Regan will go. Sorry, I didn't have to be in character.
Yeah, Isaac will walk in, but he'll go ahead and stay in the back and try to be non-conspicuous.
Understood. Regan, first of all, your character, your tongue is starting to come back a little bit. It wasn't a long-lasting effect.
That's
good. A little
good.
tingly. So the first thing you will notice is tapestries on your far right and far left as you enter the main building or main common room. These are distinctly house sigils from throughout Waterdeep. You see also little banners and plaques behind them thanking them for their generosity, so you're assuming these are people who have donated. You see Isaac for sure would know members of the Kramar, the Stelmer, Mahara, Melshimber, and Thon noble families, all having large banners on the left and right. Bastion, you would know of the Thon and the Cromwell, large, what seems to be table, and behind that a small raised counter where you see two individuals going over books with one clearly flipping pages with what seems to be a spell. You assume it's Mage Hand, but you can't see what's doing it. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll walk up to the counter and say, "Hey, hi."
Is there a particular one, the left or the right, that you go to? The one on the left is the one clearly using a spell, as he's moving his hand while not next to it. The one on the right seems to be doing it the old-fashioned way with a pen and quill going over something.
Which one seems less busy?
Distinctly the one with a mage hand.
Okay,
The way
so they're
this one
not
he's
really working.
the one doing ink and paper seems to be focusing. The one with a mage hand, it looks like he's just flipping pages.
Okay, yeah, I'll talk to him or them.
So you just come out and stand in front of him?
I guess I'll walk up and say, "Good afternoon."
Oh, hey, yeah. What you need?
So we're opening up a business soon, and we were kind of hoping that we would be able to hire someone to come by and just, sing or play a ditty or something like that for, just.
Well, how long? Is this long term, short term? What kind of talent do you want? Do you want someone who sings, someone who plays? Do you have, well, as he looks up, do you have enough money for a deposit?
I think so. I guess it depends. One thing that we were kind of hoping was, do you have anyone that's kind of like in training and would like some experience, just kind of the opportunity to play in a, maybe a
You're
more open
asking
arena?
if a bard college has people in training?
Well, of course you do, but maybe there are some that are, a little earlier in the track.
You want some first years?
Why are you getting the young ones?
Oh, just to
Don't
provide
we
them
want
with.
someone good?
I have
Calm
no
d-
doubt that people at the Bard College, I mean, even first years, I'm sure, have great talent.
There's
Yeah,
a few.
we want the good people though. Best of the best.
Is he all right?
I I ate a bug and it stung my tongue.
You ate a bug.
Yeah, my tongue numb.
You ate a bug. Well,
It was on
I guess that'll do it.
it was on spit. A spit. It was on spit. I kept Riga like makes like a hand, just like trying to imitate like a stick. He can't make the t sound because his tongue like it's too numb to like push up against the back of his teeth. So T's aren't working very well.
Word.
He's tried his best to show that the bug was on a stick with his hand gestures.
Well,
Like making a
you're,
whacking motion.
your associate over there apparently eats bugs. I'm assuming first years will be good enough for your establishment.
I'm sure.
Ringer's like, look, all I said was doing chicken and waffles. We just bust the best of the best.
We're opening up a tavern. Have you ever heard of Troll Skull?
If I remember, it's haunted.
To an extent, it's a friendly ghost.
It's also
Nonetheless,
dilapidated.
Oh, we've made some significant renovations. It's actually a very nice place now, and we're soon to be releasing one of the most delectable comestibles in the city.
And that is?
Chicken and waffles.
What's a waffle?
Regan kind of,
Riggins
you see like an audible like sigh.
Well, that sounds nice. I guess.
I tap Bastion. Tell him the waffle.
What's that?
Tell him the waffle.
Mm. They're like these. So you know what hotcakes are, right?
Yeah.
So imagine a hotcake, but it's fluffier, and they're these little kind of dimples for depositing sugary, like delicious syrup and butters and what's that?
Syrup.
Yeah, syrup and all manner of really delicious accompaniments.
Huh.
And
But
then you add on that
why
salty.
don't I just have hotcakes?
Well, it's really the juxtaposition of the salty, savory meat and the sweet, fluffy.
But I could have hotcakes and chicken, couldn't I?
It don't have a hole.
There's holes.
You got it's little limits. Syrup
Uh
and
Right.
butter.
huh.
It's better.
Uh-huh. As he turns another page in the book without looking back. Right.
Really about how it
Usually
all
come
works.
tomorrow. Well, grand opening.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. So, what do you want to hire? Instrumentalists, singers, a whole band. Are you going to supply them with instruments? Do they bring their own?
I guess that would depend on the individual. Like, is there anyone that you know of that would actively, that's kind of been wanting to do some performances?
I got a flute.
No, all the bards come here because they just want to learn and never try. You understand?
Right. Oh gosh. Well, I think that a solo instrumentalist would be sufficient just to sort of set some background music.
So one.
I agree.
Some background music. So how is this going to be it's a tavern? You said, right?
Right.
Drinks, food. Well, there'll be a few people there, all right.
A little bit of fighting.
Did he say fighting?
Reed will hold up his finger and show like just a little bit with his thumb and index finger.
Understood.
Signify like a little bit.
And I'm sure we could offer, food and refreshments as well, in addition to payment.
How long?
I think it would be a recurring contract. But in terms of hours, how long were we going to be open again?
You mean like during what hours during the day?
Yeah.
I think we were shooting for lunch through dinner.
We probably only need the bard for the evening hours.
I mean, we want to get to breakfast. Let's not beat around the bush, but I think we were shooting. I mean, dinner's the focus. Wait, initially, were we doing only dinner? I don't remember. Who remembers?
I feel like
you're doing lunch and dinner.
I feel like my
Lunch and
character
dinner,
would
that's what I
remember. I feel like my character would remember, but
You all had planned originally to be like morning, noon, and night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought we were only doing lunch and dinner initially.
Oh, you are only, from what you told the criers, you're opening up at 5 bells
Oh, word.
tomorrow.
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
5 bells. That's 5 in the afternoon?
yeah, so that's
The
dinner
same
only.
time as Frune's Brews opening their new.
No. We need to open an hour early.
Oh, it's a little way. Okay,
It's too late for
trying
that.
to tell that.
Well,
Well, anyway, back to this. So, one And let's see. So she'll probably need a liar. Is there any? Are there some people who would not appreciate a certain kind of bard in your location?
No jokes.
Oh, I was talking more of a look, so to speak. Yes.
Was that a
Riggin,
hmm?
what sort of look do we want for our bard?
As
know.
he seems to sigh, what I mean to say
About
is
5'8",
your place open to
long
other
dark hair,
people other than humans?
blue or green eyes. What?
Hmm?
Huh?
Hell, some places only cater to certain people.
Do I look like a human?
I'm trying to find out what you need. But understood, I'll send you what I have.
You don't have any like orc bards, do you?
There's one or two. There's not many.
Not them.
Okay. I mean, they're not that bad.
Not them.
Okay.
You asked.
No, that's I asked. You're right.
Trust me, not them.
Okay. So just non.
For their sake.
I guess that includes half orcs.
If we can tell. If
I
Riggin
don't
can
know.
tell.
That's
If Riggin
fine.
can tell, they need to stay away.
No, it's fine. I don't. They're not savages per se.
Well, let me
Can't
go
blame what
through.
happens.
Let's see if we have anyone open. Use for one night. That's right. What time would they end?
I think we were going to close, what, around 12? 11?
Close when you run out of waffle batter.
So,
12 bells sounds good.
okay. Well, there's going to be a natural. Gonna move over this. Their little cut. Our cut. I could send you a one of our bards named Julian. He would cost you around 10 gold. His fee himself is only 7, but we
For one night?
yes.
Good gravy.
Bards are in demand here. People come here to learn. And we often supply entertainment throughout the city.
And this is a first year?
First and a half. He's been around for a little bit. I assure you he's adequate. As long as you don't have him sing.
What does he play?
The lyre. As well as a flute, but he's better with the lyre.
I don't know. This is all your guys' idea. Don't matter to
As
me.
he looks at you, Bastion.
Does this, well, kind of in or out of character, would I recognize that this is kind of the going rate?
You would recognize this is pretty high. But you are also in a renowned bard college.
Right.
He's clearly, from you looking around, you assume these people pay for entertainment from the college. They have a lot of money.
Let's see. If you don't mind, could I have a few moments to talk with my associates here?
Feel free as he turns another page.
What are we talking about?
Thank you.
It's a lot.
A lot of what?
Yeah.
A lot of money for something that's not our centerpiece.
Oh yeah, this is crazy expensive.
Yeah. I mean, this is the first night. We really do probably want it to be kind of memorable. So maybe, we could splurge a little bit the first night and then, just kind of have this be a one-off and then maybe just find someone that's a little cheaper later on.
I
But
mean, I
I'm
can
not
agree
sure.
to that.
That's true.
Because yeah, I would guess that
How much do you think jugglers would cost?
I think once we have customers trying the chicken and waffles, it won't matter really the quality of the bard.
That's true. They'll be intoxicated.
you know, I I know this is crazy because he's not the most reliable, but Volo seems to have a lot of connections in the city. And I mean, he does kind of owe us a bit.
I don't trust that man.
I mean, he's always at a tavern, so he might know some people that could help for a lot cheaper. But
Maybe, but
I don't
that
know.
seems more like an avenue for the long term.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that going ahead and doing this for just this kind of one-off would be a good idea.
All right, how much was it?
I think it was 10 gold.
Well, here's 4.
Maybe
We're gonna give Bastion 4 gold.
Best you just pocket it. I'll dig it.
I guess. All right. All right. I guess I'll so if you guys are kind of in agreement.
I think it's the right play for the opening.
Mhm. All right. I'll turn back around and walk up to the dude. All right. So I think that yeah, we're gonna hire him. I think this will just be for the one night, just for the opening night.
Well,
Yeah.
it'll be a 2 gold deposit to secure him.
Mhm.
After that, Julian should show up an hour before. From there, you can put him wherever you want. He'll be able to sit there. He will require at least a 30-minute break in between. And at the end of the night, it doesn't matter if you approve or disapprove of his talent. He requires payment, yes?
Oh, that's fair.
As he puts out his hand, if you don't
All right.
mind them.
Yep. I'll hand over too.
And once again, the name?
Oh, of the location?
Mm-hmm.
It's Trollskull Manor. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Are you asking me?
Did you
That's a
forget?
little OOC. I think I did. Oh my goodness. I just know it's Trollskull.
Bastion, you don't know the name of our tavern? It's the Troll Skull Trio, Bastion.
Oh, I thought that was the name of.
That's the name
Troll
of the.
Skull Manor?
There's
Alright.
3 doors. It's the Troll Skull Trio.
Oh, one last thing.
Mhm.
If he doesn't show up, well, you lose your deposit, but yeah. Thank you for the business.
Wait, what?
Okay. Does the bard have a last name?
Oh, certainly.
Just if he doesn't show up, I feel like
I
we
like
might
the
wanna-
idea of him just like, yeah, I'm sure he does. Not certainly, yeah.
Can-
Uh,
Hey, he's got a last name.
If he doesn't show up, you tell us. We'll take care.
That is the right thing to hear.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
How do you
All right.
guys, when you say you take care of it, how do y'all normally do that?
Well, usually they'll have to work for free. If they've done it enough, they can be kicked out of the college.
Oh, you don't like beat them up or anything?
Why would we beat them up?
Do y'all ever require that service? Somebody to,
Not
break
to
some bones?
members of our own group. There's some of us who are adventurers. We usually can take care of ourselves.
Oh, okay.
What? Where do you think you are right now?
I'm in Waterdeep.
Yeah. I don't think you can tell.
No,
You ate a bug?
This is Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Are you all going to go now?
All right. Well, we appreciate your time.
Uh-huh. Pleasure.
Take care. Guess I'll head home.
Oh, I will.
As they head out, Isaac walks up to the counter. What was it they were talking about? I'm sorry. I want the latest broadsheet, or the latest listing of musicals coming out.
Absolutely. Let's see here.
Did they say they're turning Troll Skull Manor into they're reopening it as a tavern?
Oh, I don't know. These out-of-towners. That one guy can't even speak. Here you are. There's currently 3 more musicals coming out. One is actually a story of the fallen Netherrim Empire. Supposedly a masterwork.
Nice. And if you don't mind, do you think I can find 3 Strings? Is he teaching today, or should I look at the yawning portal for him?
Oh, he's most certainly in the yawning portal. He's usually there until well after 7 bells. He only teaches maybe 1 class a day. He seems to be busy. We don't bother him too often.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Isaac tosses a gold piece on the counter and walks on out.
Thank you, sir. And you guys step out into Waterdeep once again.
That guy didn't seem like he was having a good day.
No?
My guess is he's like that all the time.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is.
Well, I still need to go ahead and get to the yawning portal. If you guys want to join me, by the time we get there, it should be about dinner.
Yeah, that sounds all right.
We do have some evening plans to discuss, Riggin. What do you think?
Hmm?
Some evening plans?
What evening plan?
Making sure the competition is light.
Competition's live. What do you mean?
Froon, Riggin.
Yeah.
Froon.
Yeah, we're gonna collapse this tavern, right?
We have some planning to do on that front.
Oh yeah, sure. Just figured I'd chop the main supporting beams. I got my axe. We're gonna pull his axe out. It'll chop.
As you pull your axe out, there are a significant number of people who do seem to turn towards you a little bit. And actually, you would see farther down. There seems to be a few watchmen who haven't noticed.
Put it away, Regan.
Hmm?
Put it away.
Put what away?
The axe. We are in civilized parts of the city.
What do you mean
People
away?
People will grow scared.
Yeah. I'm confused. What are you talking about?
You have a
Is
drawn.
this
That's a
is this away? Like Regan puts it on his side. It's right there. How's it any different?
To the rich folk, it's different.
I'm confused. I mean, it's right there. Regan motions to his axe. This is just hanging on his side. It's right there.
It is.
It's not away.
The rich folk like to pretend it is. They carry around their little swords and pretend.
But it's right there.
Yes, it is.
You all wish to continue making your way straight to the yawning portal, or is there any other stops you'd like to make before getting there?
Isaac has no stops to make.
No problem. Let's see here.
Regan don't want to let this go. What's the difference between it being on my side and having my hand on it? Anybody?
As you guys start making your way down Waterdeep Way and seeming to ignore Riggin.
Seeming. I mean, they're definitely ignoring me. Huh?
I mean, I guess.
Making a conscious effort to ignore Rickett.
You all make it down Waterdeep Way and turn towards Hillock Court and start heading south. You've been through this way many times. You're well aware where the Yawning Portal is at this point. As you're crossing Soldier Street, you would come across another crier. This one is it's a young lady. One night only, Frunsbrew's grand opening of their new single cask.
Carhartt
One
Video
night,
Department.
only chance, 5 o'clock. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Surely enough, this seems to be the only thing she seems to be saying at the moment.
Was this a crier that should be crying for us as well?
You don't know. You didn't ask specifics when you dealt with Broxley. You all wish to just continue along the way?
Oh, looks at that. What was the name of the bard that was going to be there tomorrow night?
Julian.
You did not get a last name.
Yeah, just Julian.
All right, you guys make it past the crier, who continues talking about Fruins Brews and the release of their new concoction, and make it to the Yawning Portal. It is getting towards dinner time. It is quickly filling out. You see, well, you can already identify some known characters. Isaac, as you step in, you would most certainly be able to find.
Silvermane would be the first person I'm looking for, Jalester.
Yep. Silvermane, again, at a lone table near the front left. And on the exact opposite far end of the room, you all would also see Davil once again. Sitting with Yagra, the half-orc. Seeming to have drinks and seem to be whispering things amongst themselves.
You guys go ahead and grab a table, save me a seat. I have to go see somebody. And if you see 3 strings, you might want to ask him how good Julian is. He's probably one of his instructors.
There is a few tables left. To that closest to the bar where Durden is, there is an empty table with at least 5 seats, if you all wish to go there. But let's start with you, Isaac.
I'll walk on over to Jalester's table, and when I get a couple of feet away, I'll clear my throat.
Sure enough, Jalester seems to be focusing in on what seems to be a small report. It's written very small, like to the point where if you aren't focusing down on it, you don't think you'd be able to make it out. But he seems to just run his hand over it. Sorry. Tesper, take a seat. Just one moment, sorry. This is just got sent to me. I have to, I have to read it, If you would like anything, please order away. You're fine.
Oh, no. I'm fine. I have friends that are waiting for me.
As he seems to finish and puts his hand over, runs his hand through his hair, and sits back. All right. What, you have news for me? What, you're back a little bit earlier than I expected.
Yes, the dung sweepers will have no more problems from the Zentarum.
Really?
Yes, we went on patrol with them a few days. We just ran into a band of Zentarum there, and after defeating them, we were able to sit down with one of their leaders and have a talk, and I've got assurances that the dung sweepers are now off limits for the time being.
You'd think they would already be off limits. You don't mind telling me who it was, do you?
Isaac takes a deep breath, looks around before he answers.
You all right, Isaac?
Actually, it's too crowded here to go ahead and let you know who it was. There are too many ears around. But rest assured that word will reach you of who it was.
Oh, that's fine. You did a good job. I'd like to tell you you're going to have a fat purse after this, but you will get some payment. Is there a particular way you prefer handed it? Do you prefer it sent?
No,
I don't know.
Have it sent to the manor.
Okay.
Well then, if that is all, I do have to rejoin my friends.
Yes. Yes. We may have another piece where you're coming up soon, but for the record, I don't know if you already talked to your what's her name? Oh, God, she's in the broadsheets all the dang time. Sorry, I should know. Should know the noble houses. Yeah, that's it. She seems to think she now has an end. She sent a message to the Black Staff of all people about this stupid dueling thing. Like we don't have other things to worry about.
I made it quite clear to her that my work for you was separate from working with the family. I'll have a talk with her.
Please do. We have enough stuff going on right now. But well done. You should have a payment of around 15 gold coming your way.
Very well.
And job well done, all right? Hopefully we'll have some more and maybe something worthy of your talents.
Always ready to serve the city, sir. Now,
Good man.
Isaac gets up and makes his way over to the group.
Heard. Do you take a hard look at anyone around, or you just head straight for the table?
Isaac will try looking around because, again, he's trying to be wary about talking about who in the Zuntar and stuff.
Roll a perception for me, please. Okay. So taking a look, you most certainly see Davil again. He seems focused on whispering still with Yagra. A lot of these tables have a few people you've seen before, even some that you may actually know, but no one who sticks out easily. You would distinctly, though, hear a voice you're familiar with on that second floor of just someone going, "Duh!" But you make your way to the table.
Okay.
Swift, Bastion, Riggin, did you all just sit at the table and wait, or would you already have ordered drinks from?
I'm hungry
Perhaps. You're hungry again?
Yeah.
All right. Surely enough, the waitress would come by. This is Bonnie. She's not helped you before, but she's middle. She's pretty young, brunette, freckles. Seems very
Do you
sweet.
play any instruments?
No. Can't say I do.
Regan, we already have a bard.
Sorry, this is just exactly what I was.
Hey, well, her boyfriend does. Or
Sorry, Bonnie. I just got a little excited.
Are you all looking for a bard? I think.
No, I think we got it sorted.
Okay, no problem. What would you like? Something to drink? Something to eat?
A little bit of both.
What do you feel like? We have some fine ales. I think they're just about to swap out some of the Golden Gulp is about to be swapped out for a little bit of some Bugman Brew.
Bugman Brew.
It's a dwarven. We actually traded it with some people from up in Mirabar. They say it's pretty good.
I'll take one of those.
No problem. What about the rest of you?
Nothing for now.
Okay. What about you, youngster? As she turns towards Bastion.
Guess I'll try whatever you just mentioned.
Bugman. Get the Bugman Bastion.
Yeah.
Bugman Brew. 2 Bugman Brews.
What you got to eat?
What do you want?
Something hot, meaty.
Some hot. We have some fresh scallops and mussels. Yes.
Something that bleeds.
Fish. I've seen him stab a fish. There's blood.
I'm gonna be honest. You got me there.
Fish sounds good to me.
How would you like your fish? What fish would you like? We got some reds. We had some lovely some fillets of some bottom feeders, but
Something lightly cooked.
Lightly cooked.
It means raw.
You want a raw fish?
Lightly cooked.
Oh, okay, no problem.
She means raw. If it's still like flopping, that would be ideal.
Then what about you?
No, I like them filleted,
You wanna fish then? Okay.
battered,
Oh, okay.
fried.
The fried fish.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay. And you, little dearie, again.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Little dearie.
Oh man. We have a. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty. I actually like the stew a lot. Beef tallow, a little bit of onion, basically rendered down, caramelized, with day-old bread and then cheese put on top. It's pretty fantastic.
That sounds lovely. Nice and hearty.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd love some of that.
No problem. A bowl or cup?
Bowl.
Problem. And what about you? As she motions to Isaac.
Oh, were they ordering? I thought they were ordering before he got there.
Oh,
But
that's a
okay,
good point.
if I'm there,
You just walked up, apparently.
okay,
Isaac ordered food.
I'll take whatever Bastian's.
You gotta get the bug ale.
Oh, no problem. Oh, you didn't choose a drink, by the way. Oh, no,
Okay.
you did. Bugman's Brew. I apologize.
I'll take a Bugman's Brew.
No problem. All right. I'll be right back with your drinks. It'll be a little time with the food, unless you want that raw fish up first. I mean, I don't really.
Lightly cooked.
Understood.
Means raw.
She gives you a wink
Yeah.
and heads out.
As she walks away, Isaac will set 10 gold in front of each of them.
Ooh, what we got here?
Your payment for your help.
Oh, right on.
Thank you.
And that'll leave him with 6.
Well,
That's a week's worth of work for 10 gold, but if I was a bard, I could make that one evening.
at least it covers the bard.
That's true.
As you all are sitting down, shortly enough, you hear a voice up above. Most distinctly, it's Volo. You can hear him seeming to. Come now, we don't need to worry about that. We can play again another night. There will be no problem. He seems to be still at his tricks up on the second story.
Isaac, I'm pretty impressed you didn't order a Zabadabadoo drink or whatever.
It's not the only thing I drink. It's just the preferred drink.
Oh, yeah, it's just the only thing I've ever seen you drink.
I don't see you eating brown.
Do they have brown here?
Thankfully, no.
I don't think you've ever asked if they had brown yet.
I'll ask when they get back, God.
As you all are splitting up and putting away your little gold that you seem to have made, Bonnie shows back up carrying 3 rather large, far larger mugs than pints. Are those quarts? And sets 3 in front of Isaac, Bastian, and Riggin. 2, 3 Bugman brews. Here you are. That was pretty heavy.
Hey, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yes, dearie.
Y'all have brown? No, brown is?
Usually. Yes, I know what brown is.
Y'all don't serve brown?
Not usually.
Not usually. Y'all have before?
I mean, there were some times where we didn't have much. It's more of a last resort around here.
Oh. It's not like a delicacy?
No, 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 it's not.
Oh. Well, shucks, I really like it.
If we could probably find some for you.
Nah, I've already ordered the fish. That's okay. I'll probably be good. I just.
Well,
Well,
sorry.
Isaac here mentioned brown. It's nothing.
All
Got
right.
me thinking.
Well, it'll be a little bit of time, but your food will be out pretty soon. If there's anything else, just feel free to yell, and I'll come and running.
You're the only barmaid named Bonnie that works here, right?
As far as I know.
Okay.
Mm.
He just has a sly smile on his face when he says okay.
Well, if that's all, back to the other tables. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm. That's thank you and Reagan.
Is that?
Yeah.
Thank you. I wasn't able to tell.
Yeah. Mm.
Mm.
Hmm.
So now you all are, sitting around the table. You guys had a little bit more time to get acclimated. You maybe see a little bit more. Surely enough, you see Durden still behind you all in his usual spot, seeming to talk to two individuals. One is actually seems to have a fist on him, wearing what seems to be a breastplate, and the other seems to have what looks like a pirate's outfit on with a peg leg. It's not a usual look, but they seem to be talking to Durden. Once again, the front table is Gelester. The back and to your left, pretty much as far back as you can get, and almost in the shadows, is Davil and Yagra. And it does seem like another person has joined them, and you can't quite make out who it is. And throughout, you're seeing both just dock workers, you're seeing a few guardsmen even, and believe it or not, you see a few people who seem to be wearing the armor of Force Grey throughout. It seems to be getting pretty busy. And your second story, you definitely heard Volo, but that's all. That's the only person you've recognized from his voice. So, what do you all wish to do?
Isaac looks at Swift. So, did you want to discuss here at this table, or did you guys want to discuss what you're doing about Froon when you get back to the manor?
It's a little busy here. It's probably a discussion best kept in quieter places.
Hmm? Place is pretty loud.
It is pretty loud.
Besides, I think we all know what Riggins' plan is. I think the whole city might know what Riggins' plan is at this point.
I'm confused. I thought I told you guys.
You did, Riggin. You did.
With the axe, remember?
Yes. Subtlety is not your trade, friend.
I won't do it while he's there.
Would you all mind everyone at the table rolling a perception for me, please?
just really into the stew.
It hasn't come out yet, but I understood.
Really
I
into
can't
sounds-
wait.
steak.
He's just looking. That stew's gonna be here any second.
So hungry. Oh my gosh.
Well, okay. Riggin, 100%. You
Am I
you
dying?
hear
Use
you hear
percentages.
above you a slight twinge and notes being played. It seems someone up above you is playing a lute. Swift, you would also be able to hear it. Bastion and Isaac, you all seem pretty focused in on enjoying your drink and maybe talking amongst the company.
Is there anything specific about?
I mean, you would recognize it's a lively tune, but it is literally just someone playing a lute, not no singing, nothing like that. But you can tell it seems it's gotten quieter up on the second floor.
Isaac, I think your famous teacher may be up on the second floor. What was his name again? 3 Strings?
Yes, 3 strings.
I'm hearing a lute, and people seem to be very captivated by it. Is it worth paying him a visit?
Not while he's performing.
At him mentioning that, now the Bonnie would be dropping off 2 of the onion stews with bread and cheese melted on top. One cooked fish and 1 undercooked fish. The undercooked most clearly is not cut up. The other is filleted. You still have the head, the eyes, and everything on yours, Swift.
Perfect.
Anything else? Nothing?
No,
Boys,
no, thank you.
boys. How is it? How is the drink?
Not bad.
Yeah, I don't know. How is it?
It is a strong ale. You can tell it's most certainly is a dwarven brew. Very hearty, and it's like just the step before being called liquid bread. And this is supposed to be their ale.
Okay.
If you take too big of a gulp, you have to force it down.
Riggin, how is it?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Very well. I will try one as well.
Oh, no issue. All right, I'll be right back. And a few seconds go by, you see her fill up a whole nother quart mug and drop it off in front of you, Swift.
Thank you.
No problem, dearie. As you all get into your... start going into your meals, across the way, you see a figure coming down from the second story, and are you all focusing on your meal? Does anyone look up? Or
How good is the fish?
it's red. It's pretty well done.
Swift is always looking around, so Swift is
you
definitely.
roll a d20 for me. Swift, as you look up, you make eye contact with Volo. And you see him recognize you as he seems to start making his way down a little bit quicker. Oh, my friends! How are you? As he starts already basically yelling from across the tavern. Bonnie, dear, I'll have what they're having. And there's one seat as he takes a seat. Well, how are you all? What have you been up to? I haven't seen you in days, it feels. I hear you guys are turning Trollskull into an establishment. Why didn't you come to me? I could have helped you. I could have given you all the help you needed.
You just seemed busy.
Well, it's true. I am still researching for my book, you know. But
we have a host there if you want to come tomorrow night and talk with him.
Oh, that's right. Well, you know what? For you all, I just might. But I've been hearing the criers talk about your opening tomorrow. Is that true?
It is. Tomorrow night is the night.
Cold trio, waffles and chicken.
Good. The criers are doing their job then.
Well, tell me, what have you all been up to? I feel like it's been weeks since I've seen you.
We've been helping the poop scoops.
The poop scoop?
We've been protecting the
dung sweepers.
Yes, they've been having problems with the dock ward.
Yes. That trouble is still out and about, it seems. I'm sure we'll pull through this as a city soon enough, though. Well, tell me though, any new adventures? What? God, look at you as he jabs Regan in the abs. Like, surely you've gotten yourself into some more trouble. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't killed anybody that didn't deserve it.
Well, as ever, a man of few words. And what about you, Miss? Well, I forget your name. Swift. Yes.
As darkness comes swiftly.
That's what I said.
Didn't say all that.
Eat your fish.
We have been preparing for tomorrow night. It's been a long road to get the old manor back up and ready to go.
Oh, tell me, I haven't been by. What all have you done?
Well, obviously you've heard about our cook, which means the criers have been doing a good job. It will truly change the surface of the taverns here in the city. Everyone will be attempting to copy our waffles.
I have no doubt. And look at you as he turns the bash. Is that a sigil of the Order of the Gauntlet? Look at you! Rising up in this city.
Just trying to do my part.
Well, a noble part, but I'm sure they'll still let you have a little fun, yes? And, well, look at you. Not quite in your usual attire, Mr. Isaac.
No. Why is that a oddity?
Well, you would think with the return of the head of your family, you would be wearing the colors even more proudly, yes?
One would think that.
Well,
They'd be wrong.
at that, Bonnie would drop off. Oh, you all were having some of Bugman's brew, I see. What do you think? It's quite good, isn't it? You gotta give it to the dwarfs. They know how to make stonework and ales.
And weapons and armor and pretty good gemstone work. Tunnel
Well,
systems.
that too. So, what brings you to the yawning portal?
Ambience and a desire for dinner.
As he takes a look around and opens his arms wide. It is a lovely establishment. There's a reason I love spending time here. And it's not just because to make sure I don't get too hurt. But everyone here is always so friendly.
That they are.
Well, I do have to ask, any specials you're going to be running for friends in your new establishment?
Yeah, we got waffles.
You'll have to shop and find out.
Hmm.
Nothing like a good surprise.
Well, understood. But still, I do hope you all know if anytime you need something, please feel free to come to me anytime. After all, I still have one of my signed books if you wish.
Yeah, we might could work out a deal for some waffles.
Well, I don't know what a waffle is, but
Wait a
well,
minute.
time will tell.
Volo, the fabled adventurer.
I mean, that is me.
You've never had a waffle?
Can't say I have.
You I mean, you want a life-altering experience? Something to fill those pages? Maybe even a whole new chapter in a book?
You're saying your waffle will do this?
Oh, it has potential.
Casks,
Only one way to find out.
Casks, chicken, and waffles. We'll do this.
Well,
Troll Skull Trio's chicken and waffles. What are you talking about?
well, that sounds fine too. I hope to try it. What time are you all opening tomorrow?
Open at 5
Five.
bells.
5
You know,
bells.
No, I could tell you if you maybe let me in a little early, or maybe give me a few tastes. I could help spread the word. The least I could do for the trio and one for the help you did me. I tell you what, I'll even come with Floon and Renair.
Yeah, sounds like yeah.
Yeah.
Why
So
not?
4.5 bells, I'll be by then. Yes.
Sure.
All right. Well, naturally, if that'll be it, I gotta go by Durden and have a chat with him. Bonnie, dear, my friends here, treat them well. As he picks up his drink and heads out. You all would see Bonnie just do a shrug and go straight back to work. You guys are going to spend about 30 minutes eating your dinners. Like, you take your time. You're no rush right now. It's getting towards pretty close to 8 bells. You've been here for a little bit, did a few things. You was to be getting a little bit darker as fires are drawing down. Not as many candles are lit. Not as many lamps. And it does seem that the music is getting a little bit louder. It is still seems to be just the lyre, but it seems as if
What about all this
the
singing?
upstairs now is getting pretty much silent, with mostly low talking down here on the first floor with you all.
Is
okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
Is Silvermane still here?
Yeah, he hasn't left.
Okay. Isaac will walk over to Durham. Excuse me. You have a sheet of paper and something I can write with.
Doesn't need to be clean.
No.
One second. As he fumbles underneath his bar, you hear the loud clink of something metal hitting, and then he throws out a piece of parchment that clearly it's almost moldy. It's pretty old. I guess you need something to write with.
Yes, please.
Yeah. As he puts down the drink in one hand and reaches farther back. I've got one back here somewhere. And you hear a loud clunk, and he pulls out a quill and the ink.
Okay. And I'll toss an electrum under the counter. Thank you.
No problem.
And I'm going to scratch out a hasty note and give him back his ink and quill, and roll up the paper as I walk back to the table.
No problem.
Swift,
Yes.
do you think that you could deliver this scroll to that man, and I indicate Silvermane, when we leave without anyone knowing?
Of course.
And I hand her the rolled up scroll. For the DM, you'll find the scroll in notes called Folded Note.
Understood. Is there anything else you all would like to do? You all finish up. Bonnie's coming by. Any more drinks? Desserts? Are you all staying for the rest of the night, or?
Y'all want to do another round?
No, I'm ready to go.
Riggin, I believe it's almost your time to do some chopping. I think we should head back.
What chopping are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not sure. What chopping?
Firewood, of course.
Some people saw logs. Riggin chops them.
Huh,
Yeah, I
okay.
did.
I've never
Yeah.
heard that before.
I'm good at chopping.
Well, just so you know, it seems your bill's taken care of tonight.
Huh?
Yeah.
Who?
Volo.
Wait a second. Hold on here. I've never actually seen Velo pay any money.
It was strange.
Has he already paid?
Well, he talked to Durden about it, and Durden.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Tell Durden we give him our thanks.
He's like 5 feet behind you.
Thank you, Durden. On behalf of
turns
Volo.
That's I think that's Durden for your welcome.
Yeah, I understood that.
You did?
Yeah.
Not everyone does sometimes. It took me a while.
Really? Yeah, it's pretty
Oh.
clear. What else would it mean?
I wasn't even sure I got hired. He's
I mean, welcome aboard.
He actually sent someone to take me and bring me back because I didn't think I got the job.
Yeah. Well, here, ask me a question. I'll give you a translation.
Well, what do you think about the current mirror bar? They're trying to, well, I hear they're trying to devalue their currency to possibly outweigh the dragons here in Waterdeep. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think that meant?
Right. I don't know.
Tell her, Swift.
I don't even know what that meant at this point.
What?
Regan.
I
Regan-
I don't tolerate any.
Regan
sly,
doesn't like
stupid-
it at all. He doesn't.
Don't tolerate any sly, stupid moves. Just be straight up with what you're trying to do. I don't like it. Otherwise known as.
Understood.
Yeah,
Well,
see?
I'll try to remember that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's Durden wouldn't have. Has he ever said that? Is he ever going,
I've never seen him spit.
Really?
Really?
Huh. Well, he might not. I mean, he is behind the bar. He might not spit and type.
Well, if that's all you all need, then
But that's what means. No,
Good-
it's
good
not
to know.
good.
not good. Grr, okay.
You got it. Yeah.
You should drop by Trollskull Manor tomorrow evening, sometime after 5. And if you can get Matron to come along with you, even the better.
Get some waffles.
I'll cover dinner, but for the two of you, if you want.
It would be nice to go out with Matron somewhere else.
Put chicken on them.
I'll try to show up. He's usually free at night. Thank you for the invite, and have a nice night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, she tries to do the.
You don't have to be rude. What? Do we say something wrong?
Sorry, I'll try to practice.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. That means all right. That sounds good.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yeah. So that's it. Okay, bye. Anything else before you all try to make your way out of Yawning Portal?
You want to go down the hole?
Not tonight.
You know the answer to that, Regan.
All right. Maybe another time.
All right, you will start to sit up and start making your way out. Go ahead, Swift.
On the way out, Swift will place the letter as Isaac requested.
All right, roll sleight of hand for me. Oh, I should have asked you to roll it into the dice tower, but that's all right.
We're gonna help her.
Oh, you are?
Regan will not help.
How's...
Regan is the least sleight of hand person that could ever not help.
That's not how helping
Swift,
works.
what you end up doing is you seem to be able to stuff it down into your van braces, and as you're walking by, you seem to do a slight yawn and stretch out your arm as it shoots out onto the table, straight in and off the table into his lap as you passing by. you feel pretty good with it. It was pretty well done. You've done better. It could have been a little better, but feel pretty confident as you all make your way out of the yawning portal. And you guys are out.
So you guys want to walk or take a carriage back to the manor house?
The times.
A little bit after 8 bells. You're getting towards probably 8:30ish, 8:15. It's most certainly dark outside now. You see maybe a tiny flicker of twilight, but there's not much light.
A Waterdeep wintry night. If the cold doesn't get you, the cold still might.
There would be a few carriages out there. Do you all wish to just walk back? Or...
Probably, though Riggin will likely find us another for food.
Huh? What do you mean? We just ate.
Has that ever stopped you before?
I mean, I'm good. That's what I'm saying.
What say you,
Okay.
Logan? Walk or take a carriage?
You asking me?
Yes, you're Riggin.
I like walking.
Then walk we shall.
Can't see this place from a carriage.
Alright. Do you all wish to just go down the main way or go through some streets? Or...
Actually, yeah, let's take them, let's see. I guess the high road to Soldown, and then Soldown to Waygond Way. Bring them up on the other side of Trollskull Alley. Basically coming up where the Sword Maiden is, coming up on that side.
I see. So you're going pretty close to the City of the Dead.
Maybe a few blocks away, yeah. Not on our way, though, I don't think.
No, it's not on the way. Yeah. Alright, no problem. One moment. 2 little dots on my thing.
I mean, they've already seen a couple of the giant statues, like, even though they haven't described it, they should have seen, like, the great drunkard and stuff, so we have a giant statue to show them.
Alright, yeah. As you all are going down, heading back towards Trollskull for a new way, as you are going, both Bastion and Isaac would be pointing out some of the local sites, notably some of the giant statues, which, if they want, they can give you a little bit more info on them, but they're carved to look like certain individuals, or basically giant people. As you all make your way to just past the Sword Maiden, it's getting towards 9 bells. It's getting a little bit of a chill now. A little bit colder than it's been in the past. And you all making the rest of the way. No problem. You come up to Trollskull Manor. It is getting a little nippy outside. You all just stop outside of Trollskull, freeze.
I believe it's time to go inside and discuss our plans for the establishment down the street.
know, if we're planning on doing something, not that we necessarily are, but do you think Froon is doing the same to us? Like, do you think he's gonna try and do something tonight?
Well, we were supposed to wait until opening to open that cask and drink from it.
Yeah. Oh, I guess, yeah, if he doesn't realize.
Hopefully, he thinks he's already set us up, but it's good to be prepared.
As you all start stepping through the main door, you see Cask sleeping on the bar. And we're going to call it there, guys, 11 o'clock. So the last thing you hear is literally...
Yeah, we
Do I
probably should
still have a
given him
tail?
room.
You still have a tail.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Thank
It's
you.
unfortunate. I tried my best. Pookha,
No,
would
you
you
didn't.
mind stopping the stream?
Oh,